Hi everybody, I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy, and this is your monthly Tarotscope. I'm so excited to be offering this to you guys. This is a new thing that I'm adding into my videos. I've really been wanting to break things down a little bit more. I always talk about the energy and how it's impacting us, but I wanted to be able to offer this to people on a deeper level, to be able to dive in. And one of the best ways that I know how to do that is based on the astrological signs, because you guys are in kind of your own energetic pockets. And I'm certainly by no means an astrologer. I have a basic understanding of that. So really what we're going to be doing is tapping into that energy that is showing up for your astrological sign and connecting with the tarot cards, which absolutely is my area of understanding for things. So I hope that you enjoy my monthly videos. Make sure that you guys subscribe so that you get an alert every time that I share a new video, because not everything is going to be shared on Facebook, and I would love to have you jump on as a subscriber here on YouTube. Okay, Sagittarius, let's dive into your card reading for the month of April. And so the very first card that we're going to take a look at is overall self. What do you need to know for your overall self for this month of April 2019? What is the energy that you can expect? What are the messages that we have for you connected with how you can best navigate this month of April? So let's take a peek at what's popping up for that card. Ooh, making it difficult for the card to pop up. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, you know, it's interesting that it was difficult to pull a card at first, because I think that that says something, and that's part of the message, that you might find yourself having a hard time moving forward, that you might have a hard time stepping into the newness of something. And that's really interesting, because here we have the release card reversed, okay? So this is like the end of a phase or a situation, time to move in a different direction, time to release things, time to move on. And to allow yourself to do that. And this card is reversed, so what it's suggesting to me is that maybe you're having a difficult time doing that. Maybe you're holding on to something, gripping onto something really tightly that is ready to go, that needs to be released in order to make space for something better to come along. And it can be really scary to let go. It can be really scary to move forward, but I think there's also a bit of an energy of painting a picture that things were better than they actually were, and of fooling yourself about certain things, or being kind of lost in the illusion of the way that you wanted for things to be, but they're not necessarily, that's not necessarily the reality of the energy and the reality of the situation. So this is all about making sure that you are working toward letting go and moving forward, and really that validation that if you can do that and if you can make space for it, better things will come your way. And the next thing that we're going to take a look at is work or life's work. So this is your where you work, where you get paid for, what you get paid for, or this can be about your life's work, what you're here to do here in this world. What is it that you're meant to do? How are you meant to help? How are you meant to contribute here in this world? And some of us get paid for that and some of us don't, and either is okay, but this is the energy that we have around here, okay? So here we have the Star card, okay? So this card is reversed here, and I think that this is about you feeling kind of disconnected from your light, from, you know, living your most purposeful life, from doing work in your life, or spending your time and energy on things that feel purposeful, on things that feed your soul, on things that feel really good. And so I do feel like there's going to be some energy around that, and I feel like you just feel like you've stepped off your best life path a bit. And I do feel like this confusion and discomfort is purposeful for helping to guide that, but I think that there's going to be some energy around that. So it's going to be really important for you to allow the discomfort to force you to ask questions, to look around and say, hey, what do I need to do next? What do I want to be putting my time and energy into? What do I want to manifest into my experience next? So it's really forcing you to progress, to move forward, and to find a way to do work that is going to light you up and allow you to be the star that you actually are. All right, so Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at now relationships. And this is relationships in terms of your inner circle, your close inner circle, your friends, your family, those people who are most important to you. This is not romantic relationships. I like to do that separately. So that will be the next card that we pull. So let's take a look at this with relationships with your inner circle. Okay, all right, so you guys have Sagittarius, you guys have some change, some releasing, some challenges, I think, this month of April, but I really feel like this is all purposeful for your highest and best good in terms of doing the work that needs to be done so that you can get where you want to go, okay? So here we have the life experience card, and this can be a really challenging energy because it's kind of like a sudden change, a big life change, life as you know it shifting in so many significant ways. It can be a situation that kind of comes out of nowhere that really surprises you, that changes things on a very big level. So when this comes, you know, it means on some level, whether that's mentally, whether that's in your actual experience, there's some big changes coming, and it's time to spread your wings. It's time to let yourself explore these new things that are showing up for you, to work toward releasing and to explore what else is coming into your experience and the direction that you're moving, and to not grip too tight to whatever it is that you're holding on to from the past. That you feel as though you are romanticizing, and again, that doesn't feel like the reality. Now let's take a look at relationships romantically. Okay, so here we have the Lover's card reversed. Okay, so the Lover's card reversed tends to be about loving relationships, but it tends to be about choices within relationships. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have maybe a situation where you have more than one person that you're trying to choose between, whether you're in a relationship and there's this outside person that you're considering, or whether you're single and you're trying to decide between two people. This tends to be about a choice within love, or just a big choice in life. But since this is coming up in regard to relationships, I definitely feel like this is a relationship choice. Do I want this person? Do I want that person? Do I want this situation? Do I want that situation? And letting yourself really explore that. You're going to want to make sure that you are listening to your intuition on whatever this choice is that you're trying to make, so that it can guide the way. Your intuition is not always going to give you that logical answer, you know, maybe the answer that looks best on paper. Sometimes it's going to be a bit of a leap of faith. But if you're listening to that intuition and you're honoring that, that can be an incredibly powerful thing. So let's take a look now at health, and this is your health in regard to physical health, emotional health, and psychological health. So let's see what this has to say. I do feel like, I always say, like, whatever shows up in the course of a reading is part of the reading, and these cards are getting all scrambled. So I feel like things with health maybe feel a little bit scrambled. It feels like April's going to be kind of a stressful and challenging month for you. It's kind of a big month for you in terms of things that happen and creating shifts and changes for you moving forward. So you are going to want to make sure that you're just taking better care of yourself this month, trying to balance that out with self-care and all of these things so that you can manage everything that is showing up for you. The Page of Fire, this brings with it kind of some new hope, I think, into your energy field. So this is like, I feel like a new fire being lit underneath you. So maybe you're psychologically feeling like more excited about something. So throughout the course of this month, at some point, all of the stress and all of this tension turns into a new energy coming in, something fresh, something new, feeling excited about your life again. And I feel like this excitement leads to an improvement with physical, emotional, psychological health. I just feel like you feel better. I feel like you feel excited. I feel like you feel creative and ready to take on the world. So this feels like it comes a little bit more toward the end of the month, but understand that all of these challenges that have been on your path are leading to this energy, and it feels good. It feels great. It feels like, wow, one morning I just wake up and I feel this surge of energy, and I feel excited again to take on my life because I have all these new and fresh energies that are coming into my world. So that's really exciting. Let's take a look at finances for the month of April for you. Okay, so across the board, just with the signs, I'm just noticing that money feels a little stuck through the month of April, and I do feel like this is a bit of the universal energy that we have going on here. So, you know, maybe we're not feeling like it's coming in, it's flowing. It doesn't necessarily really feel stuck. It just kind of feels like flatlined a bit, you know? So it's not that money's not coming in, but I'm just not expecting any major, huge windfalls, growth overall with the universal energy in regard to money this month. But this is also about using your creativity to invite in abundance, invite in that money. So let yourself think outside the box in regard to ideas that could bring you money, resources, opportunities. Let yourself be creative. Let yourself be in that flow. Again, even if it doesn't make logical sense, maybe there is, there probably is a reason if your intuition is giving you this idea that you should follow through with that, because it can lead to other opportunities, or it can lead to more money, or whatever that is. But I do feel like you're going to need to be a bit creative this month. That will lead to more financial growth later on. So let's take a look finally at what you need to know just overall. What is the overall theme? What do you need to know as we wrap up this reading here today? Wow, this energy is so indecisive. It feels very stuck. I'm even having a hard time pulling these cards, so that tells me a lot. So yeah, you're gonna kind of like feel stuck, want to stay still a little bit, but I do feel like that moves forward toward the end of the month. And this is really interesting because we have the Chariot card, which is all about moving forward, right? All about kind of stepping into the next phase of things. So I do feel like this is coming toward the end of this month where we're looking at moving forward. It could actually even be a physical move. It could be a stepping into a new job, a new opportunity, a new situation. So all kinds of beautiful energy around this in terms of forward moving momentum. It also can be about an important achievement, something that you've understood on a deeper level, and it's really allowing you to level up in life. And certainly all of this work that you have done this month will help you with leveling up and connecting with your best life path and living an even better life moving forward. So those are your messages for the month of April 2019. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com, and just make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button so that you can get all of my videos as they're uploaded on the page. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, and have a good day.